Hey everyone, welcome to Ethio-American Bros, and today we are going to show you a video on the Spanish-American War and the Philippine-American War mixed together into one video. And hopefully you guys like it, because this is our first American history video. And if you guys do like it, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our next videos. If you have any questions about the topic of this video, please put them down in the comments below. We will make sure to answer them in the next episode. And yep, enjoy the video.
What if I told you that in the late 1800s, America found itself entangled in wars on distant shores, far beyond its borders? Wars that would shape the future of nations and shock the world. Two wars, in particular, would redefine what it meant to be a world power. Today, we're diving into the Spanish-American War and the Philippine-American War. Trust me, the story you're about to hear, it'll surprise you. Let's go back to 1898. It all starts with a spark, a single event that would push America into a war it wasn't entirely ready for. The year is 1898. The Spanish Empire, once a global titan, is on the verge of collapse, and its colonies are struggling for independence. Enter Cuba. Cuba, the jewel of Spain's declining empire, is in chaos. A group of insurgents, inspired by their desire for freedom, are fighting for independence. The US, sympathetic to the Cuban rebels, begins to consider intervention. Because of the fact that they had revolted in the American Revolution, they had sympathy for the Cubans. But there's a shocking twist. America had no idea how much the world was about to change. On February 15th, 1898, a massive explosion tears through the USS Maine. An American battleship docked in Havana Harbor. 266 sailors are killed. The US public is furious. The cause? Unknown. Was it an accident, or was Spain behind it? The American media erupts with sensational headlines. The cry for war is deafening. But here's the shocker. The evidence for Spain's involvement was flimsy at best. And yet it didn't matter. America was ready for a fight. The press played a massive role in sparking the start of the war. They stoked the flames of nationalism and anger, pushing the nation toward war. America declared war on Spain on April 25th, 1898. The Spanish-American War was supposed to be about Cuba. But what happens next? The US Navy strikes a decisive blow in the Philippines, thousands of miles away from Cuba. In May of 1898, Commodore Dewey sails into Manila Bay and, in a stunning display of American naval power, obliterates the Spanish fleet. The world is shocked. By the end of 1898, the US and Spain signed the Treaty of Paris. Cuba is granted its independence, but here's the twist. America gains control of Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines. Yes, the Philippines, an island on the other side of the world. America is no longer just a continental power. It's now a global empire. American anti-imperialists were afraid to go to war against Spain in case the president wanted to take over Cuba and make it its own colony. But that was never the case. Instead, the president wanted to make Philippines a colony of the United States. But America's new imperial ambitions came at a cost. The Philippine-American War begins in 1899 as the Filipinos, led by figures like Emilio Aguinaldo, fight to free themselves from American control. Originally, Emilio Aguinaldo was an ally of the Americans when they fought against the Spanish. But he was deceived when they said that they were going to make them free. The war is long, bloody, and deeply unpopular back in the US. Shoot, that's the wrong music. Aguinaldo's forces fight fiercely. the Philippines quickly becomes a bloody quagmire for America. The war drags on for 3 years and thousands of lives are lost on both sides. The shock? The US, once the champion of freedom, was now fighting to control a foreign land, and many Americans began to question this imperialist path. In the aftermath, the question of imperialism becomes central to American politics. The wars had expanded America's reach, but they also left a legacy of moral and political tension. The US had won its wars, but at what cost? So, what shocked me about these wars? The unexpected turn of events, the way the US was thrust into global conflicts, the speed of its victory, and the moral complexity that followed. The Spanish-American War and the Philippine-American War aren't just stories of conquest, they're reminders of the unpredictable twists that shape our history. These wars marked a turning point in America's journey, and they remind us that even in the grand arc of history, there are surprises waiting around every corner. Thank you, I appreciate you for watching, and I hope more videos come out like this. If you like the quality of this video, tell me, in person or in the comments, I don't care. Thank you, see you in the next one. Bro, shut up, cats! What are you doing? Dang, bro, like, I know I trapped you in here, but still. These wars marked a turning point in America's journey. Leave. Leave. Leave.